Yeah, bringing you the worst music in America. You know it. Hit me on Twitter at Mike Sean Radio. Hey, I done been to IHOP, I done been to Waffle House, I done been to Diners too. I done been to Mama's house, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey, hey, hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. It's 5 in the morning, still I'm storing cheese, making grits and eggs. She's making those grits. At 5 in the morning, we could only be about to eat 2 things. She's making those grits. Cholesterol is high, but them grits is on my mind. You cook them so good, I can't deny. A heart attack is worth the ride. You make me wanna be home all the time. You're cooking them grits with steak at night. Can't be cooked by no beginner. Grits made by a winner. Them grits make me kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I gotta kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I done been to Cracker Barrel, I done been to Cozy Kitchen, I done been to Denny's too. Had some women try to feed me, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap.
We the worst record. No, we started too early. I hit the wrong button. No, you will not ruin my Friday. You will not ruin my Friday. What's supposed to come on next, but who gives a damn about tight shirts when you got that? Made it through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and now we done made it. The therapist always tells you, do not live your life for the weekend. You must live every day like it's your last day. You must appreciate every moment, and you're right, but why do you make Monday through Thursday so fucking hard?
If you see me and you trying to see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
Y'all loaded up on the comments, and Dr. Smith about to get in here, but I need one more. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, the man who stays on that block with the levels of education that are unmatched by anybody on this show. The man who has rocked with me for a long time. Back when little takeover legends were running in Philadelphia. You can give it up for Dr. Aaron Smith, a.k.a. Fearless. Doc's in the building. What's going on there, Doc? What's going
Arsenio Hall. I ain't did this in a while.
Arsenio Hall. The dog pound.
Friday. We made it. That was good.
Speaking of Arsenio Hall, that's crazy. I opened for Arsenio Hall for a weekend at the Arlington Improv. And it was crazy. Arsenio Hall, I don't think we understand how big a star Arsenio Hall was.
Oh, he's
he was the Johnny Carson. Man, fuck Johnny Carson. He was Arsenio Hall. He was
Arsenio Hall. Yeah. We need to start doing that more. I like that. We ain't comparing nobody. He was Arsenio Hall.
That's all.
And let me tell you why.
And let me tell you why. That's where we got to see groups that we had never seen on TV like that. We had seen them on Soul Train. Yeah, we had never seen them on Late Night. We never seen KRS One, Tribe Called Quest. We had never seen leaders. Oddly enough, I don't know if people understand the story. The reason why Busta Rhymes, a big part of why he got his solo deal, is when he performed with Leaders of the New School. This is from Busta Rhymes. And when he was about to perform, he turned his hat inside out. And the label was like, who is this guy?
During the rap. During the rap. Verse.
Who knew?
That was crazy.
Who knew? We saw we had moments like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson all on the same couch being interviewed. The
Honorable
salute.
Minister Louis Farrakhan. They can't forget
Yes.
the Farrakhan interview. That was big.
Which they can deny. A lot of people believe that ended the show's run, having Farrakhan on there. That was the one where they said, "Oh, we're not playing them games." So shout to Arsenio Hall. Didn't know why. Hey, sometimes the ADD show kicks in. It kicks in, and we just jump into something. So Doc, how was your night last night? How'd everything go? Everything new?
Oh no, I went to sleep. I'm seeing it at least once a week. That's a new habit of mine. Once a week, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm not gonna stay up for no reason. I'm not gonna be scrolling for hours. When the day ends, take it down immediately. And I'm gonna try to do that at least once a week. If nothing's going on, rest up, rejuvenate.
That's actually what I've been trying to do. I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to have my eyes closed by 10 o'clock. By 10 o'clock to get a certain amount of hours of sleep. That because I'm telling you, you can't replace sleep. You could take all the vitamins you want. You could do all the working out. You could do all the meditation. You need the sleep, people. The dumb people who say I sleep when I'm dead, bitch, that ain't sleep. That's dead. That's dead.
You'd be dead. You'd be dead sooner if you don't sleep.
You'll be dead sooner. You can't hit the snooze button when you're dead. There is no, I get me 10 minutes more of dead. That's dead. It makes no sense. But yeah, the sleep thing is official. There was something I was going, Ashabu. So this whole meet and greet, Ashabu, let me see if you put it in the comments. Let me see if you put it in the comments because we need y'all to do your part. Let me see if Asha put her email in the comments. Asha, if you haven't put your email in the comments, I know you sent it to me, but I was running late, so I didn't get to put the whole. If you can put your email in the comments, what Asha Boo needs is everybody to send their information, Martin Luther King weekend, to send their information to Asha Boo's email. But Asha, put it up there so we can put it in the comments. We need your full name. We need a contact number. And let Asha Boo know that this is your email address. So some of y'all emailed her, but it could be your daughter's name in the email. She don't know what's your email address. She just got a whole bunch of emails. Because she is moving forward 1,000 miles an hour. Asha Boo called me last night, and when I tell you she has got room rates, she has got an itinerary for us. She has got, so we want to make sure before she jumps into that we have the numbers of people who are willing 4th of July, Martin Luther King weekend in January, to come out to Atlantic City, and it's the Takeover Legends. We are better together. I think that's the name. I might have messed that up. Man. I don't know what that means. Morning. So, that's Arsenio. Who's doing Arsenio? So let me see if Ashabu said, yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. All right. So I'm going to have to get this on here. I gotta empty out my computer again this weekend before it starts acting up because certain clips didn't come up. And that's because I'm going to have to go and let me see if these clips. And so
my baby girl won a volleyball tournament or championship or their match yesterday. Congrats, LaShawn. They nice. Against Central, who was 3-0. All right. Y'all taking down undefeated teams. All right. Congrats.
Nice.
Okay, they popped in there. All right, there. Congratulations. So let me see if I can get this email.
Hey, Shelly. I'm much better, Shelly. I feel like this is my last day. I'm about to be back to 100%. I'm getting my energy up. Thanks for asking. Ashley Newman. Good morning, Ashley. She's saying congrats.
That's the email. That's the email that I sent you, Jay Black. So if you can get that and put that up there. It's not gonna. It's going to be at night. I gotta work. Okay, it's gonna be at night. Yeah. We're gonna have festivities at night, but there are gonna be rooms available. And listen, Ashabu said for your ladies, they got doubles. They got queen size, 2 queen size bedrooms. They 2 queen size beds in the rooms. So maybe y'all can split the rooms. She said the prices were kind of high, but not as high as other places. But if you send in your information, we can see if we can actually make this happen. Martin Luther King weekend in January. She sent me, I got it. I sent it to Jay Black.
Why such a long email? People need to just create generic emails.
No, that's when your email gets hacked. When you create the generic ones, that's when your email gets hacked. That's when it gets all hacked up. Good morning. This is not a long blessing and joy 8. No, I've seen a lot longer than that.
What does the 888s mean? What does that represent? Anyway,
I don't know, Jay Black. You just got told off by your wife yesterday. So what do you want? Thank you to Lady Q for the clip that you saw on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Facebook. Thank you to Lady Q for putting that together. All we need is a king, Mike. Thank you for putting that together. It was funny. It was hilarious. Thank you. And it got some nice reaction. All we need is a king, Mike. I don't know. All we need is a king. I don't know. All right. Let me see. Asha sending me. We need a head count to see how many people can come out if we have to do it, or if we have to do it at a later time.
Well, ain't no King's Day. We ain't doing no King Mike. What we doing?
Don't get mad at me.
No, there's no kings. We got. Ain't we marching somewhere? Ain't we protesting? Ain't that should be coming up? No King's Day.
Somebody recognize me as a king. Don't get mad at me. I didn't say I was a king, but don't get mad.
What up,
Dallas police rejected a $10 million contract with ICE. Okay, good for them. I gotta read more into that.
Yeah. Somebody was talking about that a couple of weeks ago, how important it was for these police chiefs and these service people to take a stand because they're on the front lines and have access to special information and, training that we civilians don't have. I don't know if Trendsetter remembers that or if Coco remembers that. I think that somebody was talking to both of them about how they were going to play a critical role in defending our democracy if they honored their oath.
I think that was you.
Shout out. I don't know, but shout out to Coco, shout out to Trendsetter, shout out to everybody who don't be getting what I'm saying till later. But time release facts. That's what I'm start calling them. Start calling them time release facts. Because I think the song is "Time Is on My Side." Yes, it is. But yeah, shout out to all the service people, active and not active, because that was the question back then, who understand their oath and obligations and make sure that they do not violate the Constitution and attack domestic enemies when they're not supposed to.
Keep that comment up there. All right. And Doc did say that earlier. And Jeanette said, Nikki, you sharing a room with Mike. Let me tell y'all what y'all not going to play with Mike.
Oh, God, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? This is junior high school. What are you going to say next? Y'all look cute together? Y'all look cute together. That's next. Let's go.
She said the women will be
clearly. People are adults, though, Mike. If people are adults, if they want to hang out with each other, everybody grown.
Let me explain to y'all. I ain't none of y'all friends. If you share a room with me, I'm a friend in one way. Ain't nobody sharing a room with Mike. Mike ain't gonna have nobody in that room. Whoever is sharing the room with me is getting naked. So that's why we don't put.
That's why she said she need a king size bed.
No. King size bed.
Prince Mike.
With the accessible bathtub, she need the bar in the bathtub. That's why they're trying to plan it. They're trying to plan it.
Oh, yeah, the Q spot 11A. Have you shared? Somebody wants you to share. I told them, I sent them the information. They got to send me the flyer so I can post it. Because I know what's going to happen. Then it's going to be like, we ain't got enough time. I sent the picture of the comedian. They got the picture of the artist. And I got nothing but love. And Q and them know I got nothing but love for him and his co-owner. I don't know how he wants me to say it. Just came from NYC. Thank you for everyone. Prayers for my son's grandmother, his father, and Noah's doing okay. Beautiful. We
like good stuff. At least people hanging in there. Good news.
Yes. We got some good news. But back to this. Don't come knocking on my door. It's not sweet, y'all. If we're in Atlantic City and it's like 1 o'clock, don't be coming. Hey, Mike, what you doing?
Mike?
Don't do that.
You up?
You got chips. You got chips up? For the game.
That's the one. You up?
You up? Don't do it.
Oh man.
Because I am.
Hey, big head. Hey, what you doing?
Don't come. You up, Mike? Don't do that. I'm telling you, because I'm gonna be like, okay, I done warned everybody. Come on in. I done warned everybody. Good morning, Tracy. What's going on? How you doing, Tracy?
What is this? I asked her for what was the march happening.
She said 888 is for new beginnings. It represents new beginnings.
Million Man March. I ain't hearing nothing about no 30th anniversary of the Million Man March.
You're not supposed to.
You don't. Well, I've seen.
We talked about. We talked about Arsenio today. That's the blackout. Because when Farrakhan went on the air back in the '90s and made everybody look silly like Malcolm did, the unwritten rule, the gentleman's agreement was to never let this Negro back on anything. And even social media, he got banned from all the platforms because they couldn't get the best of him. So when they couldn't destroy him, they said we're just going to black out all his activities and all his speeches to the best of our ability. So no, they ain't gonna be pumping this one like they did the first one.
Sunday,
They made a mistake.
is that before or after the game Sundays? Because football is okay, 8 a.m. All right. So
Well, it's 8 a.m. It's the game.
All right.
That's all it takes. Do you hear what he said? Before or after the game? Because that's more important.
Yeah.
That's
Why
all
would
it
they, why would
is.
they pick Sunday? It ain't no London game Sunday morning. No, not on that week. All right. No, I
Unbelievable.
guess the revolution won't be televised. All right. See,
All
Ash
right.
is our plug. Ash know when we going.
All right,
we
Stephen
doing?
A. Smith. All right.
Ah,
Don't Stephen Akun Me Smith. No, we not.
Yeah, that's what it is.
they'll call him Stephen C. Smith. The A stand for that asshole.
Ashley, I'm trying. I don't know what you're trying to do. Please don't mess up the TOL fan. Nah,
Because
I'm
when we
telling-
start messing with each other, that's when
I'm
things
locking
go
the
left.
door. I'm locking the
Oh
door.
yeah, Yoko
Knocking
Ono,
the
the
door.
Fugees.
Yeah.
That's how it go down.
Things
Somebody,
change.
and then it go
But
left.
They be posting a comment more. You know what happened Martin Luther King weekend? All of a sudden her comments get
Oh yeah, not Dr. King Day. Not on Dr. King Day. We supposed to come together, not. Oh, no.
I had my own room. Oh, because she said she snores. She don't like people snoring.
And I'll never know that. I'll never know that. Good morning.
Good morning,
I'm
Miss
I'll
President.
never know that. I
I'll never
like
know
that.
I'll never know that.
It's like speak it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rebuke
Don't be
it.
coming over there tapping on that door, Nick. Leave me alone, damn Mike. I was going to share a room. No, you wasn't. There was no grown man going to share a room with me. Just stop right now.
Yeah.
I don't even know. He probably had to end it with a joke, but I don't even know if I can keep reading. I don't even think I want to.
No, it's just him and his gay tendencies. It just be what's
That's
going
my
on?
fault,
What are we
my fault.
doing?
What are we doing?
I'm not even gonna say pause. That's what he said. He said what he said. He said what he said. Now I know I have to get in shape. No, he said what he said. Now y'all two, I might have to watch y'all two sharing a room. Nikki, you might be creeping. You never know. TP, we sharing a room. Okay, see that's what Ashabu had. I sleep naked. I'll never know. I'll never know.
See how we go left?
What are we doing?
No, yeah, we went off the cliff. We just
Now it's gonna be bubble bath next.
you can't go from Cypher to that. You're like, wait, hey. Wait, did you see the clip app, Jay? The Opus,
No,
the
not
clips.
here.
I'm trying to
So
change
want to
the
go, but
subject.
not here, not yet. So I'll do it right now. November 8th, November 8th at the Q Spot. We got a comedy show and music show. It's a variety show. We got an hilarious comedian that's gonna be there. And Diana Miles. I always say her name wrong. Dyani. Dinah Miles. She's incredible. I've seen her perform. So November 8th is the Q Spot in West Hampton. Once I get the flyer, I'll get to post it and give you all the information. Y'all can meet me in West Hampton, right next to Willenboro. And Nikki, you ain't got no choice but to come because you in Jersey now. You like literally 10 minutes away. Not with tender kisses. Say her name. Diane.
They can't say your name unless you send the link.
No, her name right there.
I know, but you pronounce it then.
I asking y'all. I forgot who I'm asking. I'm asking.
Go ahead, Cletus.
Colorado.
Diane? I don't know. I know
like
the girl.
Diane.
Yeah, Tracy.
Diane? Do you think that's what it is?
There she go. She broke it down. She tried to break it down for you, man.
Yeah, Diane.
Dude, help if you want. Diane, help if you want.
Don't come to this show for that. We ain't come for that.
This show, but it's fucking trying to say names.
Oh, no, you got Doc. He got his degrees. He should be able to.
Diane.
Yeah,
that's what I thought it was.
You got masters.
Diane.
Read, Doc.
It ain't in linguistics. I ain't studied phonetics.
All right, we got it. Diane.
There you go. I said it right, Diane.
You were right. Diane.
Hooked on phonics works for me.
It works for us on a Friday and on a Tuesday and on a Wednesday and on a Thursday. They be whipping our ass, Diane. How about y'all just name your daughters Diane? What the fuck?
Oh, shoot.
God. Fearless wish on your Facebook. Oh, what is your Facebook? They wanted your Facebook. Your TikTok name was crazy. It was something I saw. I said he go by aliases.
I mean, I was changing it when I was putting all the political stuff up, and I erased all that. When I was incognito before I had a picture and all that, I spent a couple of days trying to get doxxed, and then I realized that wasn't the way to go. So I put up all the job friendly stuff,
Right.
and I just got to put my name back.
That email right there is Ashabu's email. She's trying to set up the meet and greet, our second one. Send your full name to that email. Full name and a contact number. We're trying to get a number if you are interested. Martin Luther King weekend to go to Atlantic City, get the room. She's setting up a dinner. They're both black establishments, setting up a dinner, also setting up a brunch the next day at a soul food place.
Nice.
You're doing a comedy show too, right?
We might, easy. We might. I'm not.
I mean, to have Michael Sean there and not do comedy seems off.
Yeah, we got to do something, at least at the restaurant. If they give us a room in the restaurant, then we could do whatever.
Trying to figure that out. She's trying to figure that out. If we're gonna have a room and stuff like that. If there's a photographer who would like to do the pictures.
Gotta get the content.
Gotta get the content. We need somebody who does the video and stuff like that. If we can make that happen, that's why we started. Remember Amani Diani again.
Imani Diani. Oh, okay. No, did she give me a way to remember it?
I know she's such a teacher. Remember Amani Diani.
Mnemonic devices.
Remember Amani Diani. Thank you, Tawan. Thank you.
Okay. See, Tosh followed the direction.
Possible. Can I get information? But that email, send your email so you can get the information so we can get it. Doc said, I didn't study whatever that is.
Etymology. History of words.
Tricky words. I'm gonna start with these tricky words too early.
Etymology. Tricky words. Here for views and opinions and stuff like. But Doc made an interesting comment. Doc said when he was doing the political thing, not doing the political thing, when he was posting them. He erased it. I'm working on a part for Mike to do the comedy show. Have to connect with the restaurant for permission. Okay. Send your stuff to that email. Cool. But Doc is he's in a situation where it can affect things. Him posting.
Oh yeah,
very much so. It can affect future opportunities.
Well, yeah,
and things of that nature. Yeah. Because Doc is a mover and shaker. He's an activist. He's a professor.
Nobody's ever got tenure from social media, but people have got fired and lost it from social media.
Well, Mark Lamont Hill has kind of not gotten in trouble, but I found it interesting because I made the comment that when Mark joined Joe Budden's podcast, he joined the bullshit. I love the show. I consider our show on that same level. I don't mean bullshit as in bad. I think Doc is taking the same risk messing with us. Because we're messing with us. No, real talk.
Y'all on the block.
Because now we're talking about subjects that aren't really what we feel intellect should be involved in. How about that? That the majority of people feel that Mark Lamont Hill shouldn't be involved in conversations that Joe Budden's, Queens Flips, and the rest of the cast and us here will have. Because there's a certain circle, and I respect this. The interviews I've seen him do have been so dope. And this show is better than Budden. Thank you, KT.
I'm talking about. Let's just get this money. Okay,
let's get this money. Let's get
That's
this
it.
money.
The Opus app that I shared with Jay. They say you just drop the video in. It makes you 8 to 10 clips immediately. It'll make the subtitles. It'll do all the work for you just to drop it in the joint. Opus.
So Mark. They were talking about what happened between him and Flip, and Mark got some feedback for some major people, and he
fight was viral because Facebook folks started calling me. Bullshit
from the company.
No, Mark, people that's on Facebook. No, just people that's on Facebook. Like, yo, I'm seeing some clips. I'm like, oh, you seeing our shit on Facebook? Oh, we moving.
Yeah, yo, bro, my phone was on fire that morning. My phone was on fire.
Next time I'll pay-per-view it.
Why was your phone
Mine wasn't on fire.
Next time I'll pay-per-view it.
I know Mark's was on fire.
Of course, I had to be.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I got cursed out by a couple people.
Disappointed in you?
Who was the most prominent person that cursed you out?
I can't say.
Damn it.
But
was it an Obama?
No, but it was a prominent.
Cover your mouth.
Cover your mouth.
I wouldn't even tell y'all because they asked me not to. But it was a prominent person in our community.
You defended us?
They weren't criticizing y'all.
Shit on him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
And shitting on him, they could have shitted on us too.
I got some of those too. Like this is what happens when you hang with them gorillas type shit. But
God damn.
but that wasn't that was more the internet than like people hitting me up. I knew that flipping it up.
There's so much in this clip. While Mark, listen, I understand. Mark got to get you. You either want, if we don't want our civil rights leaders or activists or intellects to take the AIPAC money, then sometimes you got to take the Joe Budden money. Like you got to get checks. You got to get bags. So if the worst thing he does is be on a Joe Budden podcast,
is, like I said, what risk? Like you got yourself out here looking crazy, and you're well respected in this space, and this is the buffoonery you get yourself caught up in. That's not a good look, is what they're trying to say, right?
couldn't have said. You know what, Jay? You know, wait. Let me give Jay credit. Couldn't have said it any better, Jay. Couldn't have said it any better than what you. Doc, your turn.
I purposely present myself as an anti-hero. I guess what's that movie, Hitchcock? You know, a flawed hero. You know, I always present myself that way intentionally. That's why I'm always cognizant to talk about facing felonies and all that kind of stuff, because I'm never putting myself in that position of, oh, I do everything right to give you the opportunity. It's like arguing absolutes to say, oh, but one day I heard he punched somebody in the face, and Fearless, I thought he was an activist. No. I let people know up front, you're dealing with a different type of activist. You're dealing with an activist with a past who might knock somebody out, who prays and falls short. And I know that sunken place sinkhole of presenting yourself as holier than thou, and then all people got to do is say he's a regular person, and they try to destroy the whole impact of your message. Shout out to Umar Johnson, you know, because you could say 20 years worth of valuable information about special education and the history of Black people, but if your school don't open, then nothing you said matters. So I'm watching how this plays out, and I'm seeing the way I got to double dutch this space. But I also see that you need to have connections with the community. Like Jesus was with the publicans and the sinners and all that. You can't just stay in these ivory towers and talk to people with PhDs all day when 1% of the population on the planet got PhDs. That's why you start getting weird. You start using tricky words and start dressing different, and people can't relate to you, and you don't know nothing about the community. I never want to be that either, because I saw that happen to people where they used to be cool. They used to be down. And then they started getting in these other circles. You see with rappers all the time. They start doing more movies. You know, shout out to Ludacris. They lose their edge. Yeah, they lose their edge though, right? They lose their connection with the. And I understand why. Like you said, if I'm getting 10 million a film, I don't need to connect with the community. I need to just send a check, but I don't need to connect, right? So I'm not knocking the way anybody approaches it, but I know it's with a difficult or a precarious balance to maintain your credibility, but also maintain, you know, your finances. So, and you want to be your full self, because Mark was homeless before. Mark was, you know, in Philly, like living, and he shouldn't have to tuck 50% of his life experience away just because he got a degree. And I'm always on that type of time too, where it's like, don't tell me I can't talk about it no more because I've been famous for 3 years, even though, like 50 Cent said, if I was hustling for 30 years, then I'm gonna talk about it as long as I want. It's my life, it's my experience. Like, don't dictate it. Don't tell me how much of myself I can present for your approval. So no, I think Mark should do what he feels like doing, especially at this age. He done got kicked off of CNN, right? He done been public enemy number one, probably get death threats and everything else. If he can't just go ahead and shoot the shit on the couch, then no. That and nobody wants to pay Black intellectuals either way. That's the other thing. And the only job, last thing, the only job where people want you to do what you do, with the exception maybe a comedian, you might have the same thing, right? To come do your stuff for free. Nobody says it to a mechanic. Nobody says it to an engineer. Nobody tells a dentist, you know, just come and do it. When you are an intellectual and you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars getting education, or if you're a comedian and you didn't pay dues for 10, 20 years, people expect you just to get up and do it for us. Just because it's what you're able to do. And I'm like, why is that? I've done so many jobs in my life. Nobody ever asked me to work for free. But I get into this field and it's like, can you come and just say something to the kids? I can. Can you come and say something to my bank account? Like, you don't do that to the plumber. Can you come and just check this pipe? Like, so no, it's a struggle.
Yeah, Mike gonna tell some jokes. Listen, what did Tosh put up out there? Would you like to me?
Would you compare yourself to like a Tamika Mallory?
Yes, because she stood up for the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan when they tried to press her on The View. And I'll never forget that. That sister stood strong. She didn't fail a litmus test like Obama and others. They tried to make her denounce and reject the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And she was like, not happening. Right there on The View. And whatever that means for her career, it had to mean. But what it meant for the community was 1,000,000%. Because I remember when Candace Owens dogged Farrakhan out on Fox. And I'll never forget or forgive her for that. even though she's saying he's right now. Don't matter.
Now Todd says, well, Mark needs to stop acting. I guess acting. He said acting like him and Flip are on the same level. He should not. He should not. He is not on that level. Flip is hood famous. This is the problem. Y'all will say that, but if he says that, then he gets backlash. If he acts like
he's better than, or
he's better than, he'll get.
We talked about that the other day. Yeah, we talked about that.
Meek Mill's told everybody's levels to this, but he can't say it.
And we don't want to admit that.
Can't say it.
Sometimes just because I speak better or I know more, it doesn't mean my opinion is more important. It just means the knowledge that I have in this circumstance is more relevant and is factual. And I know more about this. I just know more.
Mark did say it. Remember, Mark said, I say normal words that you think are tricky. So Mark basically did the mask slip. He wasn't supposed to say it. So Mark did go into an area where everybody knows it's true, like you said, but you're not supposed to say it, Mark. You know, I say normal words that you think is tricky, like dumbass nigga. Like we're not supposed to do that. You dumbass nigga. Like,
but let me give you the pushback on that. This is why I say human beings are so fucking overrated. You don't want to hear the truth because you will reprimand a person for telling you the truth. Something that you know that a certain subjects, 8 out of 10 subjects. I love Queen's Flip. I do. He's a cool dude. They shouldn't be in the same room having a conversation about certain subjects. They just shouldn't.
Yeah. I'm gonna go upgrade after this quote. I said it once before. It's John Henry Clark, a master teacher, and he was having this what they called a great debate. And one of the first things he said when he opened up in this debate with these white people who had no idea about Africa, and Mary Lefkowitz, who was trying to counter the facts about Africa contributing to Greek civilization. He said, "I only debate with my equals. All others I teach."
That's the truth.
But of course, you shouldn't say it. That's another one of those. I shouldn't say it. It's like, he's been studying for 50 years. I'm not talking to you about this subject that you've been looking at for 4 months. We're not debating.
No.
But no, you can't say it out loud. But I'll be right back.
Go ahead. And the problem with society, we get mad. We demand the truth. We want the truth. Keep it 100. We don't want people to keep it 100. We do not want people to keep it 100. We want people to keep it as 100 as long as we're comfortable with the realness that you're saying. If we're comfortable with it, then we're good with it. Once we make people uncomfortable, that's when they start saying, "Oh, he think he better than so-and-so. He think he better than so-and-so." I always keep it 1 + 1 = 2. If you do not know what a first down is, how are you going to debate me about football?
Yeah, gotta understand it. Is there, Lady Q said there's a lure, I guess, that Mark has that I guess you wouldn't think that his experiences are based on how he presents himself to mainstream. Like, is it?
That's what
you look at
saying?
Yeah. So you look at certain people in certain ways.
Yeah, we put you in the box. We put you in the box, and we forget. But then
Mark doesn't.
If that part of Mark didn't exist, let's say that part of Mark of when he got into it with Queen's Flip, we would say, "Oh, he forgot where he came from, because if he really from so-and-so, he would have never let Flip talk to him like that. He would have never let this and this happen." That's one of the reasons I stopped doing public speaking. They don't want to pay for your time and experience. 100% facts. No, I get it.
Or is it because you're a black woman, Ash? They won't pay you. They pay the white woman.
I think that has something to do with it, but I also think public speaking, people don't understand what that gift is. And how, if this is my job, I have to get paid for it. And once the word gets out that you do it for free.
Tamika Mallory backtracked. I played it back.
Did you see her backtrack saying
I think that's what Ash saying. I'll bring that back up for Doc.
We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back for that. But you can't get mad though. But people do get mad. I don't know if you're talking about this, LaShawn. People do get mad when people tell you the truth about something and it makes them feel uncomfortable because the first thing they say is, "You think you're better than me." When you just break it down. When I can prove you have no idea what you're talking about a certain subject, about the inner workings on how to build a comedy show, about what goes on with comedians, and you have no idea, you think you're just better than me because you're a comedian. Yes, in that particular moment. But they're not on the same level why you think Joe Buttons is happy he is on the show. He is very educated. Listen, nobody on the show is on Mark's level when it comes to being able to not only explain factual stuff, but to be able to do the research to research stuff, to be able to present it the way he presents it. Now, when it comes to the music business, Joe Buttons, it really is amazing. Joe Buttons is an amazing pod hoster. He's amazing. He knows what he's doing. It's just when you're going to just have subjects, his rational thinking, he's just an intellect that also has credible common sense.
So you value his opinion. You will look at Mark's opinion different
because
than
he
you
can
look at
prove it.
Yeah.
He can prove it. It's not an opinion. He can go to something. When somebody can go to something and give you an actual fact on it, and this is why this happens. There are things Mark has said I don't agree with. But you know, you can't say he's better than anybody else.
It's different opinions. Because when I speak versus what Doc speaks, we got two different worlds, but that don't mean I'm wrong. I just got a different perspective.
Jay, but when we prove you're wrong, you don't believe. We can show a video to prove you're wrong, and you still don't want to. That's what.
No, because even within being wrong in some people's eyes, there are some right in that. But
some stuff is wrong, Jay. Some stuff is just wrong.
But just because he has a doctorate and got master's, he's educated, doesn't mean that Flip's opinions doesn't matter. Like, he has good points too, right?
He has excellent points. I shouldn't say I like Flip. But Flip would say the same thing. If I have lived in the suburbs my whole life, and I wanted to debate Flip on what goes on the block, what would he say? He would say, you don't know shit about this.
Yeah. But Mark is saying, I come from both worlds.
Exactly. So,
but Tosh said you ain't got to be on there acting like you tough. And Cypher texts me, Doc ain't knocking nobody out. Because, you know, Doc told me I can knock you out. So I think Cypher when Smoke was fearless. I don't know. But you ain't got to act just because people do look at educated people as soft there. You're not from the street. You're not from the hood. You ain't got that credit.
So then you think Malcolm X was soft?
No one looked at Malcolm X as being soft.
Okay, then you if you think Martin Luther King was soft, you are out your mind.
Well, some do look at that. The fact that he allowed people to knock him upside his head while he was standing, sitting there and doing what he was doing for our people, and he should have fought back. Some people do look at him as, oh, he just wasn't tough enough. There's a lot of people that thought that.
Well, I want all the tough people to walk over a bridge and know that they're walking into armed police officers who are about to attempt to kill you and walk across that bridge directly to it.
It takes a lot of bravery in that.
Go directly to it. I want to know what is soft about knowing that if I keep speaking my mind, they're going to kill me.
You're either right or you're wrong. So there's the difference between opinions and facts.
Oh, there's definitely a difference between opinions and facts. We do a bunch of opinions here. And some and you know, once in a while we got some facts. We do a bunch of opinions. I just hate Mark did that. The fact Flip thinks he needs people to like him a certain, which is why Mark didn't need to entertain that. Mark should know he about that without proving anything. Yes, but Mark is also a human being. We're human. And sometimes we fall short in allowing somebody to press the buttons. Ain't not one person here. I don't care how many degrees they got. I don't care how much money they got. And even in our community, ain't not one person here can say their buttons haven't been pushed and you reacted to something. And then later on you said, I should have just let that go.
Yeah, you think back, like, or I should have swung harder. But yeah, you think back. You do. I mean, yeah,
it looks like Mark wanted to curse his ass out for a minute. He did, but it was the conversation was ridiculous.
But how do you feel about the prominent person saying you shouldn't have went low, you shouldn't have went there? I think sometimes you got to meet people where they are and open up that dialogue. It opened up a lot of dialogue. Like he said, with Facebook talking, they got his clips there. Like it had a lot of, it went, how you say, viral. So that's a good thing. It opens up these conversations. So I wouldn't say
what conversation did it open up?
It opened up the street aspect versus the book aspect versus working together, being a community, and it opened those eyes up.
That's not what I've seen opened up, but okay. Jay, I'm on the
I should have hit harder side.
No,
Yeah,
y'all
no,
always
because
say that.
you do think, man, I should have went left, right, and then boom, I should have. Yeah, not, oh man, I should have did that. Let me take. If I can turn back the times, I wouldn't even. Yeah, you go through both.
Yeah, but listen, from where I'm from, whenever the I should have hit harder, you know, you got beef for life now. So now your whole structure and how you move has to change. And now 5 years later, you're like, if I see this person, it could be on site. It opens up. And if I see this person, I'm with my kids. Now what? If I see this person and I'm with my girls,
older is done. Like the high school beef that I had is not the same if I see that person.
Well, that's not. I fought the high school dude 7 years later.
What up, Super?
Well,
that still was fresh.
That didn't go well. What's up, fellas? Good morning, everybody. What up, Super? What's good? But I mean, but listen.
I think have the conversations. I think Mark. I don't think people are gonna look at Mark as less of an intellect. He's not as smart now.
Well, he just said he got cursed out by the other intellects.
He did from
by
their
prominent people that he actually respects their opinion.
I guess it's from that level. I'm looking from the flip side, the queen side. Yeah.
The only people that eyes open was white people who never seen him that way. Flip tried to clean it up, but he was corny on his part.
So white folk ain't gonna want to bookmark now. Oh, I can't have him on this panel because he gonna talk about how tough he is from Philly, how he from the streets.
But this is the problem. This is one of This is one of the many problems. On that podcast, that was gold. We keep saying he shouldn't have, but in the podcasting world, that was gold. In the podcasting world, that was all positive. Even Joe said, I'll know next time to make it a pay-per-view. That's the conflict. Because it was gold. And everybody came up with that. And I'm sure behind the scenes, or they may have seen it in front of cameras, because I've never actually gone to watch a whole Joe Budden podcast. I've never gone to watch any really podcast the whole way through. But I'm sure they were laughing like, yo, these numbers was crazy. He even said the Facebook thing, the numbers were crazy. So that's the thing when you put yourself in that arena, that what may be negative on what you do from the people who respect you turns into a positive on the money that everybody's going to make off of it. Because now the fire is on. Can you imagine the extra subscribers that went on there and did their subscription because they enjoyed it and they're paying their money on Patreon and everything like that? That's the way this shit works. So I can see why people are like, that's why Mark shouldn't be on the show. And I can see the other side. That's why Mark should be on the show, because he's getting the bag and he's able to financially be free and not be able to be compromised by the powers that be around him, the CNNs of the world, to try and get him to talk the way they want him to talk. I don't have the answer, Sway. I ain't got the answer. But I do know Stephen A. Smith got sunned by Serena Williams' husband on the show, on First Take, and he wasn't there. He was on
live satellite. He was on Zoom,
whatever, via Zoom. And Serena's husband wanted some smoke, so the Breakfast Club played it. I played the Breakfast Club, playing it real quick, and this is what went down and how he sunned Stephen A. Smith right here. I think this is the
way. And then Alexis had some choice words for Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me. Is that right? Or
I didn't. Headlines are headlines. We can get into that another time.
I was hoping you were going to be here.
No, I am not qualified. Married? Right. Oh, no, not me.
I was going to ask, because you hadn't been married before, right?
I am married.
No, Stephen. Okay. Yeah, because I give advice to plenty of founders who want to build billion-dollar companies. And the reason I do that is because I build billion-dollar companies. Yeah. So I generally try to stay in my lane of advice.
Then we'll talk marriage advice later. I've been 13 years strong.
Let me tell you something. I can't stand people who I can't stand when they're in the person who's replacing Molly's ear. Cut them off. Go to break. Go to break. Go ahead. That's why I gotta respect Joe Buttons in the podcast. They would have let that breathe. They would have been a follower. What do you mean by that?
He said, you got marital advice. Hey, Steve, you got marital advice for me? I heard.
Yeah, marital. Let's hear.
He's stuck in the job.
Billion-dollar companies.
Yeah.
So I generally try to stay in my lane as advice
Then
department.
we'll talk marriage advice later. I'm 13 years strong. We got you. Alexis, thank you so much.
He was trying to cut my man's off. He was trying to get into it a little bit.
She was trying to keep it cute.
She was like, no. We'll be right back after this.
I'm married. We can talk later. Let's take a listen to Stephen A. Smith in the gang's comments the day after the Super Bowl.
If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass, because clearly you don't belong with me.
That was a common narrative after the Super Bowl.
And that's
By the
what
way,
I'm saying.
Ryan Clark's kept man comment would be more offensive than the Crip Walk, I divorce you, whatever.
And that's why I said Alexis going to have a lot of people to address if this is how he's handling things, because a lot of people had the same thing to say that Stephen A. said.
And here goes the caping for Stephen A. Smith. Here goes the Breakfast Club caping for Stephen A. Smith.
And a lot of people also were saying what Ryan Clark was saying as far as like, you're with Serena. You ain't even got too
Alex
much.
got his own bag, though.
He does. Very much so.
Bag, by the way.
Very much so. But I mean, people like the jokey joke. They like to lean on into it. But
I don't see nothing wrong with what Alexis Ohanian did or whatever. I don't see nothing wrong with Stephen, what he said. You know what I mean?
I don't see nothing wrong with it, but it wasn't.
And here comes the Dame Dash hood talk. Here comes the hood talk. And I love Charlamagne, but here comes the hood talk on. He's gonna break down what a real pull-up is. What a real pull-up is. What a real
pull-up. A pull-up is when the person is there and you say what you need to say to the person's face. Like, I know Alex is a busy person, but when First Take asked him to come on, he should have said, is Stephen A. going to be there? And when they said he's going to be there remotely, he should have said, I'll wait until he's in the studio. If he really wanted to say something to his face.
Well, number one, in the clip, he says, I thought you were going to be here. He says, I thought you were going to be here. But this whole, if you really gonna pull up, and what are you gonna do, Charlamagne? Once again, got love for Charlamagne, tons of love. What they gonna fight? What's the difference?
They're gonna get punched in the back of the head and run into the studio and start the show like Charlamagne did when he got pulled up on, or like Birdman when Birdman pulled up on Charlamagne and he said, "I'm just the radio guy." So it's ironic that he's talking about being the authority on what a real pull up is. When every time somebody pulls up on him, he starts ducking and dodging and running and hiding.
And that's my point. They're not gonna fight. The pull-up don't change nothing.
I think it's different face to face. To take a man's heart face to face is different than over Zoom saying something slick.
But once again, he said, "I thought you were gonna be here."
But Charlamagne shouldn't be the one saying it. Like we said earlier, certain people shouldn't say it, even though it might be true. The dude who got punched in the head and backed down from Birdman should not be talking about what a real pull-up is. You let somebody else say that, sir.
All right, well, he says more. He says
Stephen A., of course, responded a few hours ago to all of the commentary around Alexis's comments.
Serena Williams, she is married to billionaire Alexis Ohanian, and he came on First Take today to promote some new event that he's got going on with Atheos and all of that, and people are talking about how he came at me, and took a sly dig, because of what I said and when Serena Williams was on stage performing at the Super Bowl. I don't know the man. I have nothing against him whatsoever. I don't recall saying a negative word about him. Essentially, what I said was, why that energy for an ex? I'm glad that it didn't escalate or anything like that. He is her husband. He loves her dearly. They have 2 wonderful children together. And I have absolutely no issue with him whatsoever wanting to address that situation with me, but I wasn't going to get into it on national television. I'm a professional.
Since when are you a professional?
Oh, you got me with that last line.
When are
I didn't see that coming.
Professional? Since when? When you tried to ruin Kyrie Irving's career, when you literally tried to destroy Kyrie Irving's career for not getting vaccinated, when were you professional? Because at the same time that you were trying to take down Kyrie Irving, Aaron Rodgers was mocking the NFL and playing with them because we knew he didn't get vaccinated. But you didn't try and ruin his career. You didn't go after the show on your IG Live and berate Aaron Rodgers No, you took your op ass and tried to ruin Kyrie Irving. And never once have you come out your mouth and apologized that maybe Kyrie was right.
Somebody said Kwame Brown. Oh, okay.
You've got to be kidding
Now you're
me.
professional.
And let me tell you the liar. Let me tell you the liar you are. You said you didn't say anything. What? About that man's wife? You said he would divorce Serena Williams. But you backtracked and you did your little cooning because you know that man's a billionaire built with connections, and all you respect is white men with billions of dollars. Because when you got a black man with hundreds of millions of dollars, you decide to try and destroy them. And the reason why you went after Kyrie is because your ratings were in the tank at that moment after Max Kellerman, and this sparked it up. This sparked the ratings back up.
That was his audition for the right. And that's stuff he's doing now. Interviewing, talking about Trump and all that. He's making his move.
And you went day after day after day after day at Kyrie. You are an op. You are the op. You are the one that we need to be aware of. You are the one we don't need to fuck with. You are the same person who told Jasmine Crockett, I can't believe what, you just want to impede what Donald Trump is doing? That's exactly what she should be doing, is impeding what Donald Trump is doing. You said adjust. You said adjust to what the fastest is doing. You said adjust. And I repeated, thank God Malcolm Martin, Fred Hampton, and the rest of them refused to adjust to what was going on. They impeded. They did their best to impede the process. You are a bitch ass op. That's what you are. And this is why I tell people, stop watching this dude. Stop watching him, even when he's just talking sports. He's just a coon that they put up. He's just an animated character that they put up just to be able to use him whenever they need to use him. Like, stop messing with this dude. And I know my little viewership doesn't matter. I know my little viewership. I don't watch him at all. He disgusts me. I can't wait till the day happens when people gather around, when he struts into Madison Square Garden like he's an athlete and they start booing his ass, because it's coming. It's coming when the Garden turns on you. When that place that you call home, that you rep so crazy, I'm Queens this, I'm Queens that. I can't wait till the Garden boos the shit out of you when you can't go to the Garden. Oh, that would be my early Christmas. Oh, if that could just happen. Oh, you know what? I need a prayer. God, I know this means nothing. I know. I am so sorry, because this is in a bad spirit. But boy, can this man just get what he deserves? Can he get what he deserves of doing what he does to people? You're still mad because T.O. said, Max Kellerman blacker than you.
I remember that.
You still pissed about that?
He just hired his new co-host for First Take too. They took Molly's spot. You see the white girl, YT? That's the new co-host.
Okay, Trump's America. Is Erica Kirk?
No, her name's Shay Cordette.
Oh, I thought that was Erica Kirk.
She's the new.
She's the new thing. Side by side. I need to see a split screen with her and Erica Kirk, but she's not the same person.
Yeah. Oh goodness gracious!
She's gonna be crying like this.
What's up, Derek Darnell?
Put that back up. Put the new moderator on.
She's the new Molly.
Gonna be talking about
with a black man hugged up light skinned dude. That's the new Molly. He ain't got with no diversity. What are you talking about?
Goodness gracious,
yo. What we doing?
Happy Friday.
They're going the same way as the country. It's a beautiful thing, you know. Just watching
the NFL said put them on. The NFL runs the ESPN. They run ESPN. ESPN can't exist without that NFL contract. Yeah, I know Disney runs them. They know what it is. Let's lean into it.
There's your new host right there. She crispy YT.
It's funny because the people who do the hip hop now, a lot of these hip hop commentators, the whole complex news vibe, misinfo energy, right? And I remember Jonesy made mention of that too when Miss Info wouldn't make a joke about the tsunami, but she wanted to make a joke about all the black people. There's a lot of these people who didn't really grow up in the culture, but then they kind of like got on the bandwagon of the culture, whether it's sports, whether it's, music. And I just be thinking to myself, when you was in 5th grade, when you was in 10th grade, when did you really get all into this, right? Like, I went to the games with my dad. Yeah, your dad has season tickets and all that. But the way they be talking about people's lives on and off the field, on and off the court, what sports commentating has become, it's just odd for a blonde white woman to be having these conversations. We talking about everything from sexual assault to discrimination to unjust arrest. When we see football players getting pinned down by cops, like, you really gonna be engaged in all these conversations? Like, you really think she's the best person to talk about this? Even Colin Kaepernick protests, like she's the one supposed to be commenting on the next protest and how sports and politics and entertainment converge. And when Lil Wayne comes on, she's gonna be like, really? Okay. I mean, I guess. Good luck. Good luck. I just wonder when it happened, when she got so knowledgeable and so down.
I gotta give Jay Black another round of applause. This is the last round of applause for putting. This is the last one. I'm not giving you no more round of applause for actually finding the co-host and putting the picture up. I'm mad. That's why he's my friend. God damn it. That's why he's my friend.
You got a black job. You got a black job.
I got a vote. Yeah, and I got.
He got it all. He got it all.
Oh wait, Derek says something about it. What did he say?
I followed her for years on the radio. That chick knows sports. Just saying, married to a brother. I don't care if she's married to a brother. I don't care if she knows sports.
Yeah, she knows sports. That's what I said. But in today's society, we've seen it. NFL players being pinned down on the way to a game, getting arrested. We've seen people getting shot and players responding to it or getting choked, talking about I can't breathe. We've seen players taking a knee based on police brutality. So if you can't talk about police brutality, unjust arrest, the history of discrimination in sports, who's getting paid and who's not, why Travis Kelce has that new haircut and gets different press. Now these like, if you can't have any of these other conversations, it's like some people might argue you're missing only 10%. Some people might argue you're missing 50%. You're missing. Unless you're gonna talk about lacrosse and all that other stuff, which they don't. They don't get deep into the white people's lives and the politics of white identity. It's always the black people that they go deeper into beyond sports.
Well, Doc. But
wait, she sits on a black dick. I'm sorry, that matters. Slave masters was in relation with black people too. Didn't change their opinion of black people. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson had a lot of black women also. That makes you down. That makes you knowledgeable. That means you care. You can be straight up fetishville. There's a lot of racist people who date outside their race. Like, I don't know why this is a mystery still.
If anyone ever wants to pop on, you got a rebuttal, you got a comment. There's the link. You just highlight that link.
This ain't the topic you want. You probably should wait till the next topic.
But Doc, when you say it, when you
OJ on me, take it out on me later.
When you're saying that she won't be able to speak on the topics, they'll tell you, yeah, that's why we have Stephen there, because Steve.
We'll go to him.
We'll go to him. He's masterful. He's masterful on explaining why.
Smith.
Yeah, but dating a brother, ain't that crazy? Though, dating a brother. Who says that brother even identifies as a brother? Obviously, he has some issues. Possibly he has some issues based on who he's choosing out here, based on Umar Johnson vibe. She has a brother that instead of any black woman on the planet chose her. She got that kind of brother. So let's just start there. Second of all, there's a bunch of people who go and beat up people and abuse people and then come home and treat one person nice. There's been serial rapists and killers who treated their wife nice. And the wife was like, I never would have guessed. Treated me nice. Just because you could be nice to a member of a community doesn't mean you don't have total disdain or want even the annihilation of the larger segment of that community. Like Thomas Jefferson, Ben Franklin, they all were sleeping with black people that they whipped and killed and despised and regarded as property. So who you date, like, don't do that to me. She's dating a brother. That's actually a disqualification. Nigga, please. That's one of the worst things you could do. Because you know why? That's the first thing they pull out of their pocket the second you try to charge them about, the second you hold them accountable for being racist, the first thing they say, got a friend that's black, got an adopted kid that's black, my man is a black person. You dumbass nigga. We've all heard it. They use them. If I'm with you, don't use me. Don't use me as a get out of racism jail free card if I'm your partner. If I'm your partner, you should never use me as a prop, as a shield to deflect from your lack of accountability.
This drop has nothing to do with anything. I just want to play
it.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Let's get them all in. Let's get them all. Let's get them all in while we're here. Yeah, come get some, girl. Let's get them all. Come on. And to wrap it all up to all the people we're talking about.
Fucking friends hate your bitches. And they're right.
What the action say?
We just need to look at history. We've always had house Negroes and those who preferred slavery. Stevens. It's just a reincarnation of a 2025 house.
They just found another guy hanging from a tree. You know, I don't know if y'all saw that story. It just came out like last night. It got more popular. The ex-girlfriend of the guy who was found hanging was doing a TikTok, you know, and they already ruled it a suicide. It's like when things like that are going on, but you got time to talk about all this other stuff, and you got a platform like that. You got that kind of, like you said, you saw about your small viewer. How many people watch Stephen A. Smith? You haven't seen any of these people being hung and them ruling it a suicide, knowing that black men don't hang themselves from trees. Like, I haven't heard Stephen A. Smith say that yet. Like they're killing us, nigga. Like, we talked about the missing girls and the missing children in all these different states. Like, you got all this time for politics. Your job is sports, but you got all this time for politics. You got time to go against Jasmine Crockett before you speak up for the black men that have been hanging from trees.
Yep.
She got a black husband though. She
got to change everything because she's stuck on the block.
She got a black husband. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Sean said earlier, it's in it, but it ain't in it.
The melanin.
She got black in it, but it ain't in it.
Hey, let me give you this clip. I'm gonna go off the beaten path. This is a white man talking in the UK. Listen, white men can't even talk poorly about white men now in the UK. They can't even speak. He's trying to give the whole history about the US, and they shut him down. They shut him.
The United States, it is a semi-democratic, white-dominated, hierarchical, racist society that aims to preserve privilege by the elites. That's how it was formed in 1787. It was a slave-owning, genocidal country, killing Native Americans for a white culture. But amazingly, it still looks that way, although we're much more diverse now than we were. The most violent country in the world in the 19th century, by far, was perhaps the most democratic or second most democratic, and that was Britain. You can be democratic at home and ruthlessly imperial abroad. The most violent country in the world since 1950 has been the United States. It's been by far involved
Jeffrey,
in more,
stop now. Let's Jeffrey, I'm Jeffrey, I'm your moderator, and it's enough.
Oh.
I'm your moderator. That's enough.
Your master.
I am your master, and that is enough. We will not have any more of that rhetoric of factual facts that you are spitting and spewing upon this audience. This knowledge will be stopped now. You will not tell these people exactly what that country you're from is really built on and made of. I am your moderator, and you will stop.
Pete the quote, he said you could be democratic at home, be ruthlessly about. It sound familiar, right? Like I just said about the white woman with the black man. You could be democratic at home, but then ruthlessly racist when all abroad, like that. Hey, the same thing. You at home, you can do one thing, but you could,
You stop, Dr. Smith. You stop now. I am the moderator, Dr. Smith. You stop spewing those factual facts. How dare you? How dare you?
I stopped doing panels just for those reasons. When I said to John Henry Clark and the other stuff, because people will throw you on a panel just to see some tension. People will throw you on a panel with a Queen's flip all the time. Like I've been in situations, people are like, yeah, we're gonna have you and 5 other people. I'm like, nah, I'll pass. Let them talk. They got it. I'm not gonna be up there to talk for 5 minutes and be up there for an hour and a half on your stage. Like, you know what I get for an hour? Like, why would I even, like, I'm trying to help people. If I'm trying to help, just give me the mic, let me do what I do. But people will do that. They'll just try to bring everybody in, put them on the same level, let everybody go at it. Like those TikTok, things that we see with the 10 people on a stage. Whenever I see more than 3 people on stage, I don't even watch the clip half the time. But yeah, Jeffrey Sachs is an economist and he's a public policy analyst. And he's famous for saying that all the problems of the world in some way or another go back to Britain when it comes to colonization and white supremacy and destroying the world for lack of a better description.
There's a lot going on over there. And also some national Republicans, some young Republicans got caught with the tweets. They got caught with the tweets. They was out there losing their mind. They was big upping a certain person.
The board of directors of the Young Republican National Federation issued a statement today saying, "We are appalled by the vile and inexcusable language revealed in the Politico article published today." If you don't know what they're talking about the exclusive new reporting from Politico today, where leaked messages exposed the Young Republicans' racist chat, where they actually also said they love Hitler. In this chat, they also referred to black people as monkeys and the watermelon people, and mused about putting their political opponents in gas chambers. They even talked about raping their enemies and driving them to suicide, and applauding Republicans who they believe support slavery. William Hendricks, the Kansas Young Republicans vice chair, who by the way looks like this, used both variations of the N-word more than a dozen times in the chat. Bobby Walker, the vice chair of the New York State Young Republicans, who no joke, fucking looks like this, referred to rape as epic. When they were talking about the Spanish coming to colonize the indigenous populations, they said the Spanish came to America and had sex with every single woman. One guy said sex. It was rape. He said epic. Peter Ginta, who at the time was the chair of the same organization, and yeah, bitch, we put a name to motherfucking faces, was talking about an upcoming vote on whether he should become chair of the Young Republican National Federation. And he said everyone that votes no is going to the gas chamber. PG, Peter Ginta, we only want the true believers. Can we fix the showers? Gas chambers don't fit the Hitler aesthetic. I'm ready to watch people burn now. We gotta pretend that we like them. Hey, come on in, take a nice shower and relax. Boom, they're dead. And it makes sense that they like the idea of gas chambers, because one guy said, he did say, my delegates that I will bring will vote for the most right-wing person. And then Peter Ginta said, great, I love Hitler. The bottom line is this, fuck the gaslighting and fake apologies. They're not sorry that they said it. They're sorry that it will cost them their future careers. This is exactly how they talk, think, and feel when the cameras are fucking off.
I just want to play that whole thing.
Damn.
Yeah. It's nice and crispy. Just right in your face. When it gets leaked, they panic. But a lot of them are saying it to your face.
Not to mine, but yeah, they saying.
I mean society in general.
I got you. Yeah, I'm joking.
Yeah.
But no, Auntie said if it comes with a check, and I was gonna say, I don't know if she was here when I was telling my story. One of my greatest achievements in my life that I probably would want in my obituary is that when they came to me with this Illuminati offer recently of 6 figures, over $100,000, I rejected the offer so that I can get on podcast and talk about my supervisor saying the worst thing a black person could say to her is assalamu alaikum, that level of Islamophobia. That she had slides and presentations that compared zoophilia and bestiality to same gender love. I wouldn't be able to say that if I signed the NDA and the non-disparagement. I wouldn't be able to participate in any future class actions. But no, if the check is there, and my principles are not negotiable, and I am not for sale. The reason I am unemployed right now is because I always want to have this free voice. I think it's worth more than silver and gold and billions of dollars to be able to go into somebody like that guy who into Katrina, he's like, F you, Dick Cheney. Remember that? On the ground. And the dude said, I always want to be that guy. I always want to be able to say whatever I feel like saying. I want to be able to Tupac it. He said, every time I talk, I want the truth to come out. I want to shiver because I don't ever want you to think it's safe and know what I'm going to say. And I always want to have that kind of energy with me. So no, if the check is there and it's a panel with dumb niggas and sellouts, you could keep that check because I've turned down checks that were bigger than any salary I've ever received in a year.
So what would you say to people that say that's foolish? You still got a family. You still got obligations. This can help ease your life in this other
That's where the religion comes in, though, because then I pop up winning $500,000 with my brother. Like, so, God, I never seen the righteous, forsaking or beg bread. It's something about keeping it real that, God rewards the people who honor him, keep his commandments. It ain't got nothing to do about honoring my master or honoring society. It's about doing what I'm supposed to do. I was given this voice for a reason, not to mute it. I didn't even give myself the voice. And I've been in conversation with a lot of people. Very few people can articulate ideas and have the courage. That's what makes Mark Lamont Hill different. That whole sucker energy you saw with Queen's Flip is the reason why he could say from the river to the sea, Gaza's going to be free, knowing the power of Israel and how Mossad is linked to so many assassinations. So you got to have that kind of gutter goon mentality with you in this space. Because a lot of people can talk. Michael Eric Dyson can talk, but he ain't going to get up here and say from the river to the sea. He ain't going to do none of that. So I know how valuable it is for me to be able to articulate myself, but also be about that life. And I'm not selling that for nobody ever.
So how much did they offer you?
See, Mike's stupid. No, but your NDA.
No.
It's over 6 figures.
No, the last one I rejected was at least 150. I was like, no.
At one time, they was gonna give you the 150 at one time, or
sign these things and go live your life. And here's 150,000. I said, no, I'm good. I want you to change the way you're treating people. I want you to change your policies. I'm not gonna be that child in an abusive house who talks about going off to college but feeling bad about leaving her siblings because the dad touched her. And now she feels bad because she got to leave to go to college, but she knows that the monster's still there at the house. So I wouldn't feel good taking the money and running while I'm leaving the same kids that I was just protecting and the colleagues I was just rocking with like comrades to be abused and mistreated and face racism when all I could do is reject my 30 pieces of silver and take a stand and have a chance to do it. Because even if I don't get any money or any change, I got to be able to sleep at night. I live with me. That's Dre's Black Sheep. I got my back tonight. You know what I'm saying? So that
tax is already taken out. Like he wondered, was it tax free?
It was the tax taken out. Was that after tax?
No, it's like a settlement. No, but it's like settlement. You don't pay taxes. It's a lump sum settlement. It's like a car accident.
God bless you, Doc.
Yeah, right.
But think about it, Mike. You would have asked me what happened. You would have said, "What happened at Temple?" I would have said, "Oh, I can't talk about it."
Yeah.
I would have sounded like Stephen A. Smith. I would have started tap dancing.
Or a police officer.
And my whole brand is to not do that. So all the people that love me from talking to WRD and cursing out Joyner Lucas video and went 14 million views and all the things I do is going in. So for me to get up there and start talking political and start, being all diplomatic, they can be like, what happened to the professor? That nigga used to crash out on the regular. That's the reason we love him. He say whatever he feel like saying. My students one time at Freedom School, they did a hip hop presentation, 106 in Park. They called it 106 and something else. They did a great presentation. I still got the flyers and everything, right? They called my kids into a meeting away from me and started berating my kids of how it didn't fit the aesthetic that they were using hip hop. I heard about the meeting, ran downstairs, got right in their face and was like, you corny, you disrespectful, these children. The next day, one of the young ladies said to me, one of the most beautiful things you could say to somebody. She said, Mr. Smith ain't care nothing about his job. Now I think as long as you know, if it's y'all or the money, I'm choosing y'all. As long as you know, because most of these so-called teachers and leaders and people that say they like you, they'll offer you up. They'll sell you up or down the river. Yeah, but she knew, and she was a hood chick too, a problematic person in my class. But she looked at me and said, he ain't care nothing about his job. And she felt good about that because I knew what it meant. It meant if somebody gonna play with y'all and I gotta lose my job to crash out, then that's what I'm gonna do. And guess what? They let me go anyway, like a month later. Like it ain't like that these jobs love
get you on something else. Yeah.
I'm saying, but these jobs don't love you anyway. If you only love me when I'm not being me, then this ain't no relationship I need to be in. And I feel that way about even being here at Temple. Like if I can't work here and be a man and advocate for Black people and fight against racism, then I'll be in a different capacity. I'll just get my degree and do the podcast to keep it moving. But no, not for the money. They can never say that about me. They can say a lot of things about me. They can never say sold out. Even when Mike left, when I was with Tasha McKee and Jake the Stripper, I left the job. I put a 2-sentence resignation letter, threw it on Lynn's desk, threw it on Kobe's desk, and walked out. No exit interview, no explanations. I didn't talk to nobody about it. Nothing. I was doing great. I had a little gig. I was hosting a club and all that type of stuff. DJ Mackey 923. I was getting money. I was still famous. It wasn't fun no more because y'all wasn't there. They was writing outlines on how to do the break. When I say this, you say that. I was like, oh, we don't do that. So here I am now. Now I'm going from school to more school. No disrespect to them. I love JDS forever. Tasha McKee was a cool chick, but it's like it wasn't the same. And if the passion ain't there, and if I'm not feeling like I'm growing and where I'm supposed to be, right? Like I leave. Like I've done this a lot of times. I've left.
I mean,
it feels good.
To be serious with you, there have been checks that I think about that I probably should have turned down because at the end of the day, the money's gone.
I feel you.
The money goes.
It ain't no dividend fund, mutual fund for 20 years to get you to
pay out. Yeah. It wasn't like I could sit here and be like, hey,
I bought 3 properties.
Still, yeah, I still got this coming. I saw a TikTok that said most intellectuals are former crash outs and always have the crash out in them. The guy said they seek knowledge to keep them from a lifestyle that they've recovered from. No, those are facts.
Plus, they kill truth tellers. So for you to even step into that space and want to tell the truth, you got to be about that life a little bit. If you watch Malcolm, if you watch Martin, if you watch Mega F, you watch all these Fred Hampton, you see what they doing to us out here. All I'm going to get is a...
But you know what's crazy, Doc? When you said that, this is the crazy shit. When you said they kill truth tellers, that's why the biggest scam is that you can make so much money fronting like you are a truth teller.
Yeah, up until
that's why you can make so much money.
That's a skill shot.
You can tell a little bit. You can tell a little bit, And you can Hakeem Jeffries and Cory Booker the game, and you could tell a little bit, but you can't tell that because that has already been paid for me not to expose it.
They need to remix that A-Rap Money song with APAC Money. I might do that one. That'll get me on the map again. That'll get me on the map again. That Bust Around song. Remember that A-Rap Money? We getting A-Rap Money. I should do that. APAC Money. We get APAC Money. Put Jeffries up there. Put Cory Booker up there. I'll go viral again. But FBI file won't get bigger.
This is the prime example of they paid. I can tell you some of the truth, but I got paid not to expose everything. So let me get this tap dancing. Let me get the tap dancing going. Come on, Cory. Where you at, Cory?
APAC money.
What about APAC money? You take APAC money, don't you?
It's a minuscule percentage of my resources come from.
I read it's like 800,000.
Yeah, but that's a lifetime number.
When you did your 25-hour speech, I was like, go, Cory. I love this. That is amazing. And then there's a photo shoot with you with Benjamin Netanyahu. And I was just like, what in the actual like, how can he do that? It was heartbreaking. I felt betrayed. I felt like it diminished your 25 hours. That's how it felt to me. Do you think he's a war criminal, Benjamin Netanyahu? Do you think he's a war criminal?
Again, these are questions that a lot of people think are the important.
These are questions that have been paid for me not to answer. These questions have been paid. This has been brought to you by APAC. I do not answer these questions. Cory?
That are loaded and hot. My urgency is to be an effective leader in bringing an end to this crisis. And I get these questions all the time that to me undermine my urgency.
I think the thing that
this motherfucker.
What did he say? He said the questions are hot.
They're hot
and loaded.
They're hot and loaded questions.
So Trump says the country's hot, hotter than it's ever been. Cory Booker thinks the questions are hot, hot and loaded. What is this hot shit? What is the hot shit? What are you talking about?
But what he did, the word that he shouldn't have used is loaded. They're loaded with the truth. The answers are loaded.
With that APAC money. He loaded with APAC money.
It's loaded. My pockets and account are loaded with APAC money.
Yeah, I ain't turned down that offer. I ain't get that offer yet. I don't know. I gotta.
How do I feel about coming at the people that support us, though?
He don't support us.
They don't support us.
He does. He supports us more than other people do. He alone.
So what you're saying is when you say, yo, he beat me less. Like he beat me, but he don't emergency room beat me. Like I don't go to the emergency room. He ain't kill me. He ain't kill me. Like we know what this is. It's the compromise. These people are compromised.
That's the word.
They all are. And the exposure is okay.
It takes a lot to take that dark perspective, though, of I'm not taking this. I want to be able to have my words. That's a lot when you got money. He just said 800. He said 800,000.
He's a minuscule. He said
it's minuscule. So if it's minuscule,
take your little goofy, funky 800,000.
Hold on. But if it's minuscule, give it back.
That's what she should have said.
If it's minuscule, give it back, and then ask me the question again. Now ask me the question. I just sent him the money. I just wired him the money. Now ask me the question, and I can answer it. Mm-hmm. This has been the downfall of and listen, Doc knows more information about this in his pinky. This has been the downfall of every movement. Every movement, the downfall has been the compromised people. The people who are compromised, the people were like, we can't go at them. I feel some type of way going at them. They're going at you. They're making you believe that sitting in front of America for 25 hours or whatever the amount of hours that he was like, we need truth. We need truth. And I need that APAC money.
I need truth and APAC money.
I need truth and I need the APAC money. Cool. But the guilt trip is that as good people, we literally, and I'm not saying Jay Black is wrong for thinking like that. Common sense would say, why would we put the gun at one of our own and go at them? And I would be like, I get it. The problem is they got the gun to us. They can expose this government, but they can't expose the government because then everybody gets exposed. They could literally turn this country upside down if they wanted these Epstein files. They're going through everything. They're going to tell you we're going to the full extent trying to turn over. We're going to every court. We're doing every questioning. We're doing everything except one thing, rallying this country to say what? To do what Donald Trump did. They know it's possible. Donald Trump caused the insurrection. They know it's possible. They know it's been done. And the punishment for causing an insurrection is what? Becoming the president again. That's the punishment. So you know it's there. But the reason why y'all won't take it by any means necessary is because you know your team is on the fucking list too.
Yeah, they said more than Republicans. They said mostly Democrats.
The old cliche, you can't handle the truth. Y'all can't handle because everybody is going to be exposed. Everybody.
And some people who are still currently in those chambers. And I think
still
that's
there.
Because you see people 70, 80, and 90. So yes, some of the people who are there are going to lose their careers and their connections and their funding.
Assuming it comes out.
Assuming it comes out. They so desperate, they trying to delay swearing somebody in that they have to swear in.
But enough of it came out, to be honest.
Yes.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the, was it when a man loves a woman, he's the, if she's playing it for the fool, he's the last to know, right? When everybody's telling you, yo, I think your girl's cheating. I think I saw your girl at Onyx. I think that's your girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you waiting for some way to find out when it's like, bro, you know, you've seen it. The Epstein estate, there's been court dates, there's been depositions released, there's been people who have been fired from their job, the Barclays guy, Prince Andrew, like there's so mmany things. We got the Lolita Express, the flight logs, we got all these testimonies from young girls. Like what are you really waiting for? What list are you really? Because you can compile the list from all the different things that you've already heard over the past 20 years. But no, people say, well, if the list don't come out, you're like the person who says, I'm gonna talk to her first, though. I got to have a conversation with her. It's like, bro, it's the video. It's that I'm the one with her in the video. I took the video. That's me standing over her. Like, those are my shoes. I got them on now. They're like, I got to talk to her first, though. And then you talk to her, and she's like, who you gonna believe? Your friends and me. Like, no, I'm not no willful, useful idiot in this regard. I've seen enough. I know I 51%, I got it. Most likely these people have done something wrong if they're hanging around this pedophile for 15 years, considering them best friends, writing them letters, talking about our little secrets and everything.
And after all that meaningful dialogue that we just had, you know what I took from it? APAC money. We got to make that song.
We taking APAC money. They're taking APAC money.
Ron Browns.
We did the Ron Browns. Yes, the Ron Brown. When Ron Brown had the
pain and all that, yeah, I remember.
Had to
Mike
run.
That song too. Mike put me on that song. He's the first one to play that in the car. He's like, I like this song. Pop champagne.
Pop champagne.
Ooh, pop champagne.
I don't even know what this clip is because I downloaded it, so don't think there's going to be anything major. I don't know what this is. I didn't title it because I didn't think it went through. What is it?
If people could
okay. So Kirk Franklin. Well, I'm not. Listen, y'all. Kirk Franklin is a nice guy in real life. I actually did a production with Fred Hammond, and Kirk Franklin was at the set. He is super cool. Listen, if I was still drinking, I wouldn't mind drinking and hanging out with Kirk Franklin. I wouldn't.
Unless he's doing that dance.
Unless he doing that dance. If he doing that dance.
Front twerking. Unless he front twerking.
If he does a front twerk.
On another level. No, but he got on Oprah. He got on Oprah and talk about his porn addiction.
Yes, he did.
I remember watching that thinking, better than me, bro. Like,
no, Doc.
I wouldn't go on Oprah and do that one.
Doc, you're the only one. When I bring this up, you're the only one who saw the episode. Not only did he say he had a porn addiction, he said he threw the porn in the trash. Then he went back and got the porn out the trash.
People do that with drugs too, right? Then people talk about throwing out their drugs and be like,
dude, I ain't gonna lie. I've taken a bottle of liquor that was in the trash that I threw out and taken it out. I ain't proud of this. And took a swig because I was like, there's a little bit left in here. There's a little bit left. I ain't gonna lie.
And his wife was on the show. Remember that one?
And his wife there. His wife was there.
No, I got. Hey, Kirk, you got it, bro. You got it. You a truth teller. You
I don't know. Oprah was stunned. Like,
yeah, she was. I remember that. She was like,
you went back to the, but it's not like the only reason I drank out because the liquor store was looking at me trying to justify. I just did it because the liquor store was closed. The liquor store was closed, and the bar and the bar hadn't opened up yet. The bar, like, there was more. I guess he could say there was no porn left. Okay.
Another bottle.
All right, so he has what he says. So I want y'all to do. I want y'all to watch this, and I want y'all to be inspired because I think that this is a meaningful. What he's saying is from the heart. But I want y'all to, at the end, Jay, this is going to be on you. I want you to tell me, what do you think he caught heat from in this comment, in this monologue that he had? I want you
rolling the roaches. Stacey rolling the roaches. She put all the roaches together.
You got to put them together.
We might get something out of this.
I did it out of a little bottle. Them little shot bottles that I drink, that I used to drink, them little ones. I would turn them over like, oh, there was a little more in here. There was a little more. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn.
I would grab a few of them. I'm like, yo, enough of these.
We're not laughing at the addiction.
No, this is the truth.
Little taste.
This is a little taste. So this is
all right, I'm gonna tell you what.
So your job is to tell me what you think he caught heat from.
If the majority of my career, if they could have seen my bank account, it would be embarrassing the amount of money that people don't know I really don't have, because I have invested so much into my dreams. You have no idea. You have no, brother. If you knew, and then, because we're in a culture of fake it till you make it, I still gotta look rock boy. Wife is still gotta be whoop to whoop to whoop. The kids can't look like they from Ethiopia with the big belly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, everybody still gotta have a little drip. And it's like, you robbing Peter to pay Paul. You're on the phone with the IRS talking about, hey, I promise I'm gonna get it to you. Let me get on a payment plan. Woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? It's like man, people have no idea what it costs to even not win, but just to try. Just to try. Oh, I would be embarrassed if most of my career people saw my bank account. Oh yeah, I've invested so much money just trying. Oh, money Tammy didn't even know. When I was moving around, she like, well, if we can't afford to get, it's because I don't want her to feel. It's because I'm still a man, and I can't say no if she wants something, because that's what men do. Men say yes.
Even when the yes hurts.
When the yes hurts. So let me go jump on another stage. Let me go do something just to make sure that they don't feel nothing while I'm still dreaming, while I'm still trying. Ain't even won yet. Ain't even came to fruition. But just to pay to try. Just to try. Oh yeah.
He's got more of calling his homeboy because he slept in the studio and he had a gun in the studio. And he calls his homeboy to come get the gun. He said, I feel uncomfortable having this gun tonight. And which was moving. I probably should have played more of that. But he said, I told him just to come get it because I feel uncomfortable having this gun with me tonight.
That's real.
He said the anxiety had gotten to the point where he felt uncomfortable having this gun laying next to me. That being said, there were a ton of great comments.
A lot.
But what do you think he caught hell for?
That people locked in on. First, I thought it was the IRS and them not managing the money. Then I said, no. I think it's the fact that his wife doesn't have access and know what's going on financially with his money. I think that's what they're going to focus on. The fact that he's not sharing his finances with his partner. Something dealing with that. I think something dealing with the marriage and his wife and money. What they focus on. Let me see.
Well, Doc.
I thought it was the bellies, like said. He told me the bellies like the comments. I thought that's what I said. That's when I reacted. I was like, what?
Let's show. I don't know. Here's the rest of it, but here's the rest of it.
Oh yeah, it's all part of mental health. It's all part of the journey. And God is so good because in that He's with us. He's with us. He's with us. He's with us. And when you think you're losing your mind, I remember two years ago, this whole thing came up about my father. And me find out one guy, one nigga I thought was my father, and ain't the nigga that's my father, the other nigga was my father. And like, I don't need none of you niggas to be my father. You know what I'm saying? And I remember working on that project and being in the studio, and I spent the night that night, and I have a gun that was on the side of my bed that I keep on the studio by myself. And it was a night that I was uncomfortable having that gun by me. I was uncomfortable. I felt the anxiety and a little depression. I was just uncomfortable. Psychologically, I could feel I was uncomfortable being by myself with a gun.
So, Doc, you're absolutely right. The Ethiopian, the belly, and the kids. And I should have. Do I have a picture of the comment? The comment was,
right.
This is why I don't deal with this devil. Why are you Americans so quick to be able to say these type of racist things about Africans?
We've been misinformed just like y'all. And then when they call us lazy and everything else without any context, we both been. It's like a side chick and the main chick getting together. Just compare notes and you'll see who the real problem is. Like the Africans need to talk to the people on the continent and be like, oh, they lied to y'all too? Oh, they lied to me. They told me this about y'all. They told me y'all ain't like us. Oh, they told me y'all was lazy. Oh, let's go get them then. Let's go confront them.
Yeah. And the sad thing, I really felt what he was saying. Like I felt what he's saying of having to, when you're like, when your wife or significant other or your kids ask you for something and you give it.
Hurts. Yes hurts.
And you say yes. And there's a sick feeling that you can't explain that's in your chest because the anxiety of the finances, the overall finances, you are so obsessed or taken over by finances that you literally, by spending this in a matter of minutes, can detect what this affects. This affects this, this affects that, this affects this, this affects that, this affects six, and you go all the way down to the bottom line in a matter of a few minutes.
Who's not getting paid? Who's not getting paid because I'm doing this?
What's not getting paid?
And that's why I love Half Baked. That date scene in Half Baked where it shows that the whole date he's thinking about how much money he has. That is a microcosm for men's existence a lot of times, and parents too. Y'all don't gotta jump on me with the gender. I got you. I know some women out there. Yes, but I'm saying, but what men go through when we go on a date and you're like, how do I look? We're thinking, how much do I have to spend tonight?
How much is it gonna cost me?
Yeah, how much is this whole date gonna cost? Like,
and it's weird, and I'm gonna ask y'all this because I don't know why this is. The financial anxiety. Do you know the financial anxiety for me gets worse the more money I have? The more money I have, the more tense I get.
To make sure you don't start living on that means because you don't want to rely on it. You don't want to add on.
Don't blow this. Don't blow this. Like, don't
get the new car. Don't add on the extra finance. Don't add it because I got it because that don't mean I got it. Yeah.
Plus the stuff makes you think about security.
I start and you know what happens? I gripped it so hard, the anxiety got so crazy that it left all of it.
I'm gonna upgrade my Netflix to no ads. I'm doing a no ads now.
I never did that. I'm never taking ads away. I'm just glad my Netflix doesn't get interrupted.
Like you got the money, so you start thinking, I'm gonna start adding. I'm gonna start doing this that I didn't do before, or I'm gonna do this now, and that's part of your new budget.
So but yes, the shit he got, what he got, Clay, and I think that's right what you said, Doc. It's people being misinformed on both sides.
Oh yeah, they both get lied to.
And
if I was coming from Africa and I went and did the whole citizenship test and I saw the movies, right? It's like the Arab movies they show. Like if I got lied to and represented all that, if I didn't get any history, like I always say about redlining and all this other stuff, and all I got was slavery ended 150 some years ago and these niggas still can't get together. If that's the narrative, nobody tells me these Asian people got loans fresh off the boat and that's why they got stores in our community. Nobody ever told me any of this. Towns that got burnt down, towns that got submerged in lakes, eminent domain, urban renewal. Like nobody gave me none of this. Medical experimentation from Tuskegee to Holmesburg. Like nobody told me what we have done and are doing to these people. And you come to America, literally, like Prince Hakeem, you look out the window and you see a nigga just sitting down, smoking and cursing and being disrespectful with his pants hanging down. You're going to be like, oh, they were right. These niggas good for nothing. I'm going to go be an engineer, send my money back to my country and go live in the Midwest. And that's what a lot of them do.
I did not even think about that. There was something we were talking about. Unless you got some, Jay, because I got a few other things. Unless you got something. But I wanted to make sure I had them both. Let me see. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. Do I have it here? Or did that go by the wayside? Oh, okay. So, you always talk, Doc, you always talk about you and your brother having a conversation about 9/11 and how you guys, it got to a certain point where you guys stopped having the conversation. Like,
he's damn good. He's damn good. But he didn't say it was a lie. He didn't say I was making it up. He didn't say I don't believe it. He just looked at me after they said bombs in the building. He watched about 15 people and reporters say there were bombs in the building and explosives when they were in the building. And he looked at me, he was like, I'm good. Like,
so the Pentagon.
And I was like, I respect that.
So I was down the rabbit hole for 9/11, and this Pentagon video came up, and when I was watching it, I said, "Wait a second, something that they did in the Pentagon 9/11 was oddly familiar." But I'll play the 9/11 just to go down this rabbit hole real quick. It was something oddly familiar. I said, "Wait a second, they repeated this action." That goes on. So here's a little something.
125-foot wide, 44-foot tall plane through this obstacle course.
The aircraft, before striking the Pentagon, reportedly executed a 270-degree downward spiral, and yet Hani Hanyour was known as a terrible pilot who could not safely fly even a small plane.
No seats, no luggage, no bodies. Nothing but bricks and limestone.
The official explanation is that the intense heat from the jet fuel vaporized the entire plane. Flight 77 had 2 Rolls-Royce engines made of steel and titanium alloy and weighs 6 tons each. It is scientifically impossible, but 12 tons of steel and titanium was vaporized by jet fuel.
We're also told that the bodies were able to be identified either by their fingerprints or by the DNA. So what kind of fire can vaporize aluminum and tempered steel and yet leave human bodies intact?
From my close-up inspection, there's no evidence of a plane having crashed anywhere near the Pentagon. And as I said, the only pieces left that you can see are small enough that you could pick up in your hand.
Shortly after the strike, government agents picked up debris and carried it off. The entire lawn was covered with dirt and gravel, so that any remaining forensic evidence was literally covered up. The video.
Now, I said, wait a second, gravel, and they basically remodeled it and fixed it.
Mm-hmm. Seen that before.
I said before any evidence and can be, and then I was like, there was a certain white dude whose same area after he got shot that they're doing the same thing to. They had put gravel and re-cemented the entire Charlie Kirk scene.
Well, and the Twin Towers. Remember, they shipped that stuff overseas. All the rubble with the thermite suspected, allegedly, right? They shipped that overseas. They covered the dirt, and then they did the same thing with Charlie Kirk. Oh, that rhymed. Did the dirt. Did the same thing with Charlie Kirk.
But why? So that's just weird.
Hella weird.
That's just hella weird.
There's people that's gonna say, y'all, what are y'all talking about, man? It's
at this point, they might as well talk about the moon landing then, because we've reached moon landing proportions. Right now, when I was looking at Sora 2 and the AI stuff, when I watch the plane go in the building and come out the other side, I'm like, no, that's not what would happen. Like, if you see a picture of a bird strike can dent a plane in the front because the nose of the plane is almost like paper mache at that speed to a bird. A bird strike could dent a plane. So when you see the plane supposedly hit the Twin Tower but come out the other side, it's like watching Atari 2600 while you're playing on Xbox. Like, and all people said, it wasn't a passenger plane. There was no decals on it. The plane looked gray. All this, like, no. You think guys with box cutters? Okay. I mean, at this point, yeah. And they landed on the moon.
I can cover up a crime scene with dirt and gravel and get away. Yes, you can cover up a crime scene. I'm not gonna go down the deeper rabbit hole that the construction people allegedly who are actually doing the remodeling. I ain't gonna tell you whose father supposedly owns that company. I'm
The
gonna
dude was
give it.
practicing his reaction. We showed that. Like
The dude was practicing
that's a coincidence.
the
That's
reaction.
crazy.
Tosh said, "Don't get her started on 9/11."
Yeah,
You know why we don't want to get started on 9/11? You know why? Because we know. It's just like the Epstein files. We know. We know. But the problem is, every nation that looks at us, every nation would go like, how do you guys know that they killed that many American citizens and you guys just keep going with it? We just keep going with it.
Because some people don't want to hear the conspiracy. Like, come on, like this can't be true. It would have came out by now. What are y'all
It's
talking
come
about?
out. You said, now we back to the girl who don't want to face she's getting cheated on. The dude don't want to face the
been out.
thing. It would have came out. They had a documentary called Loose Change. That was one of the biggest documentaries on YouTube when YouTube first came popping. Like Loose Change 9/11 was the millions and millions of people watched it.
Trey
And
said
then,
that if you were not on the scene, then how do you know Mike and Fearless? See, here's a
Bro, we're going by people who are we're just going by why are they covering up the scene. We know they're remodeling it. They showed that on CNN what they were doing to it.
But I guess he's saying it's over and done with. So now you want to facelift because you don't want that memory. So that's what you'll say. You want to do something different.
Don't you want to know why thousands of people were killed in New York City on 9/11?
wait, if you're not on the scene, you don't know what happened. Wait. Don't police get to the scene after something happens?
They do.
99% of the time, right? The police aren't there when it happens. The police are there after. The judge is never there. The lawyers are never there, but they convict people for life. Military personnel responds to situations overseas. They weren't there when it started, but they come there ready to kill everybody. Sometimes they drop bombs remotely from over an ocean.
So
they have visited the scene first.
And let me take it further.
Active duty, not active duty people.
Are you going to then tell the firefighters who were on camera saying they heard the bombs exploding? Are you going to go against them, the firefighters?
The police were on site when? The police were on site when the plane hit? When the first plane hit, the police were on scene?
I think he's saying like you got cops there, you got law enforcement there, maybe working regular. Yeah.
That was a newscaster. So let me get this straight. The newscaster from ABC, World News Tonight, was saying he sees no plane, but we don't believe that. And you're gonna. I want to go back to 9/11. You're going to go against the firefighters who were in the building. They were there. Cannot tell me a plane went all the way from the air to the Pentagon. And there's no video of it. There's no video of that plane hitting the Pentagon.
I said disintegrated, it evaporated, whatever.
No, I'm not doing this. This is getting stupid. Like this.
A whole plane disintegrated and disappeared.
People who survived said there were no planes. They were covered in dust.
Okay, since we weren't there, we do know this. The planes that hit the building, the World Trade Center, how did their passports survive? How did their identification survive? That it was legible. I'm just asking.
I sent you a video, Jay.
You got docs sending videos. I don't even know what this is.
I got the firefighters talking about the explosions since they were in the building when all their comrades died that day. They were on scene and they said explosions.
We was in an explosion. Collapsed on us. Inside the lobby. The whole lobby collapsed on us.
What was it like? What was it like?
Horrible.
It's like hell. You don't want to know.
The whole building just collapsed on us. Inside the lobby.
Was that a secondary explosion?
Yes, it was.
That was the
Yeah, definitely secondary explosion. Because we was inside waiting to go upstairs. And on the way upstairs, the whole fucking thing blew. And we just collapsed on everybody inside the lobby.
Similar to the first
Okay, stop now and play the next
I
one.
don't
You
know
got
about
it.
the
You got
first
it.
one, but I know the second one.
Play that next one now. So the firefighter saying he was in the building when there were explosions in the lobby, not up where you saw that fire and where the plane supposedly hit. Let's do one more because this next one is the more famous one. It was in Michael Moore's movie. Because Michael Moore did a movie too. Remember that Fahrenheit 9/11? Jay was asking, didn't come out. So we had full theater movies, full budget movies that came out. Let it play. Go ahead, play it. 1 minute.
We made it outside. We made it about a block.
We made it at least 2 blocks, and we started running. Floor by floor, instead of popping out.
It was like it was if they had detonated.
Yeah,
If they were planned to take down a building. Boom, 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 boom.
All the way down. I was watching it and running. Just ran up West Street. And then you just sort of this cloud of shit chasing you down.
Couldn't
Just
outrun
ran
it.
up West Street. I couldn't outrun it. So what'd you do? I jumped behind a battalion car. I hit.
So he's saying it was boom, 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 boom. Like
it looked
like detonators, like they were taking down a building. That's what he said. So you don't believe firefighters and police officers and people who was in the building now who saw the explosions, ran the explosions, heard the explosions, and lost their comrades in the explosions? I'm not doing it. I've been doing this for 20, 30 years. I can do 5 hours of how dumb that comment was about this makes sense. It doesn't.
Building 7 is so disrespectful that nobody even wants to talk about it because everybody knows.
It wasn't in the report. It wasn't in the 9/11 report. They didn't make one mention of Building 7 in the 9/11 report.
They know.
They know.
You know they know.
They know. Nonsense. I don't believe anybody still thinks that. Like you shocked me with that. Maybe Trent said it was trolling. Maybe just trolling. Like you believe people with the box cutters couldn't fly the planes? Like,
your box cutters, took over the plane.
You can't take my wallet with a box cutter. You're going to have to cut me a million ways till Sunday. I'm going to leave with 50 cuts and my wallet. I'm not, you ain't going to be like, give it up, fearless. I'm be like, I'm good.
Yeah, give me that wallet, son.
Got it. See, like, I'm keeping pushing.
I gotta get the video with the Asian guy. And there's a channel where they show all the Senate hearings. What's the name of the channel? There's the channel
C-SPAN.
C-SPAN. I gotta find a video where the guy says he went to Dick Cheney, allegedly, and said and was going the plan and said, "Is the plan still on? How much time? This is how much time we have. Is the plan still go?" He says, "Yeah." This was on C-SPAN, and I gotta find it. I should have kept this video years ago. I saw this video and I didn't keep it.
Trendsetter said, "Do you have a copy of this said report?"
The 9/11 report, it was printed as a full book. You could buy it at Borders. The 9/11 Commission, they all got together and did a report. I'll get the PDF and put a link in the thing, but the 9/11 report is a pretty famous thing. And find out who headed it too, because there's some interesting connections there as well.
But I mean, I didn't want to go. If you want to find one more thing before we get out of here, but while Doc is looking something up, I just want to say once again, Ashabu, and these people that know about fires and explosions. Ashabu has the email. Send your information. We're getting together. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, we're better together. I think that's the name Ashabu gave me last night. Please send your information. It's Martin Luther King weekend. We just want to know if you guys are interested enough to actually do those 2 days down there where we'll have a dinner and we'll have a brunch, both Black owned. We just want to know if the numbers even make sense to do it, or maybe this is not enough time for you. Maybe it is enough time for you. If you're interested, please send her your email. Email her blessingsenjoy888@gmail.com. You see it. Send your full name and your contact information, your phone number. Just letting us know you're interested. If you are, just letting us know if you're interested, and then we can proceed. I want it, whether this happens or not. I just want to thank Asha. Asha is about her business.
Yes.
Let me tell you something.
Always.
Asha is about her business. Asha has literally reached out to these restaurants, has reached out to this hotel, has gotten the numbers, has even researched the fact that there's going to be a hip hop concert down there and trying to figure out how soon we should get the numbers. She realizes that we're not in everybody's pockets. We don't know what you can financially afford, but she's also got the option of the ladies or the guys splitting rooms. They got 2 queen size beds. They even got a bigger room than that. If you're interested, can you please email your information just so we're going to make one of these things happen. Hopefully this is the first one. We would like to give people opportunities on whatever business they're having where we can have discussions on how we can help each other, how we can lend a hand. Hopefully we can get Doc. Doc's going to have a busy month that month. He's going to be booked for a lot of engagements. We see if we can get Kamari out there financially to give you all advice on how maybe to get loans, how to work your financial situation, LLCs, things of that nature. Number one, to come together. We want to come together and use the resources that we have to make this show do what it's about to do, because it's about to do something. That's why I thank Lady Q for the clip that she's created. Thank you, Lady Q. She ain't getting no money from this. She's done it on her own accord. She's been as big a part of this show as anybody who you see on these squares. And she's got wokeupinspired.com. I don't want to get everything confused, but you know about that. That's awesome, Rashida. I would love to make this happen.
Tasha, we need a damn sponsor.
Yeah, we do. And we need you to put clothes on when you sleep.
Because you said I sleep naked.
Because if you're gonna have a roommate, you're gonna share a room.
You're gonna share a room, yeah. Well, girls can do that though. Girls, they can do that.
I know who's not gonna be a sponsor. I know we're not gonna be taking APAC money.
No, hey.
Well, we can discuss it. We can have.
You got Stephen A. Smith on this.
Are they paying us in a lump sum?
No.
No, we can't. Yes, definitely get a few sponsors. Okay, if y'all got skills with getting sponsorship, if y'all got a set to do that,
now
make it happen. Make it happen. If you know a route that you've taken before to get sponsors, let's make it happen. Can somebody send me the clip, please?
What clip? Which one?
I think the clip I played, I put on Instagram.
Oh, the Lady Q.
Talking about the clip, the Lady Q clip? Because I can send it to you, Nick. I'll send it to you.
That's on. Is the Takeover Legends page posted? No, it's on your IG. Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's
all right. It's been a good week of shows.
Oh, that lady lost her job. The Milwaukee Brewer game. The lady that said call ICE. I guess she was mad. You saw that clip, Mike?
She was sitting in the stands and talking slick and lost her job.
As soon as I opened up my phone, that popped right up. There's a white lady at a baseball game. I guess they was mad the team was losing, and it said to the guy that was all hyped, let's call ICE on him. So she done lost her job. Because you threatening to call ICE,
not that this makes a difference, but I want to know the whole. Was she joking, or was it call ICE? Was she like, or was it a joke, or
just as a clapback, as a racist clapback?
Oh, that was a clapback. Call ICE,
but she was on video.
I got the clip. Let me see. A play right here. Pause. Put the volume on. Share this tab. This lady right here.
Where's the? Oh, where's everybody quiet? Wait, what is this? I'm sorry.
You know what? Let's call ICE.
Call ICE. Call ICE. I'm a U.S. citizen. We're veteran, baby girl. We're veteran. 2 wars.
So she told her, don't worry about it. We're going to call ICE. And they found her. Yeah, as the internet do. They find you.
Did you see the phone? You see the phone.
But yeah, look at you. See the haircut. I know that haircut.
Oh, somebody said the haircut told me everything. Yeah,
there you go.
Her
Johnny K plus 8 head ass.
Look, her husband don't want none of this problem. Her husband was like, we was just talking shit about the game. We was going back and forth the way you should about the game.
The husband's skin is penis tone. That nigga got a white penis tone skin tone. He got a penis skin tone.
Y'all can tell by the haircut.
Nigga face is limp. Okay.
The crazy thing about that haircut isn't it the haircut that the girls had on Friends, the TV show Friends? There was a
Johnny K plus 8. Johnny K plus 8. That's the haircut she had.
The haircut.
The white woman that was with that Asian dude.
That's the Karen starter kit.
Yes. Especially if they
play it again. Play it again. Can you play it again? Play it again.
I think it's going to play for the beginning, though.
Yeah, play for the beginning. I need because you didn't have to lose your job because of this. You just had to take the L.
Yeah, that was it.
That's all you had to do was like, yeah, you got that.
Be quiet.
Oh, I gotta put it on. Do I gotta put it on here? Oh, no.
Where's the? Oh, where's everybody quiet? Wait, what is this? I'm sorry.
You know what? Let's call ICE.
Call ICE. Call ICE. I'm a U.S. citizen. We're veteran, baby girl.
The dude didn't want no problem with it.
We're veteran. 2
wars.
Hold on,
rewind it.
ICE is not gonna do nothing to me.
The dude in front of her, she gonna say, let's call ICE.
Yeah, womp womp.
Good luck.
Oh, she's swinging.
Good luck. Call ICE. Call him.
You said the dude in front of her ain't one.
Yeah, rewind it, because she tapped him. She said,
Where's the?
She gonna tap and say, we should call ICE or something.
Wait, what is this? I'm sorry.
You know what? Let's call ICE.
Call ICE.
You don't want none of this.
Citizen, we're veteran, baby girl.
Does he work for ICE? Is he an ICE worker?
I don't know because he said let's call ICE.
She
But
loved. I
the
guess
world's not gonna be able to come back from this one. This one, it's like the '60s. The world's gonna be different after this. Like those young Republicans, the fact that they were that young and people are really like, oh, the young people are more progressive. The young people don't think like this. They think worse. They talk about gas chambers and everything else.
1990s racist haircut.
All right.
The starter kid had me though, Ash. That's
Starter
the
kid.
Karen.
That's the woman who had that haircut. John and Kate +8. Kate Gosselin.
And the companies that fired, they don't want no parts of any possible lawsuit. They like, nah, you're a liability.
Tariffs is already rough enough. Tariffs is killing people.
You're a liability.
Dog, I had to let somebody know about the tariffs. I had to let somebody know. She came in there. She said, I just have this question. Is this fraud? Because they sent me a bill because she had something internationally brought in here to America. And she was like, is this fraud? Because they have my bank account information. I said, wow, that bank account information is kind of crazy. It was the tariffs that they were holding. They were holding her product. Whatever she ordered, she had to pay the tariffs before they would release it.
Well, 100%, like Trump said, 100%, 150% tariffs.
Pay me what you owe me. Then we can move
And
forward.
I said, I have good news and I have bad news. Good news is that this is not fraud, and they are valid to have your bank account information. Bad news is that it's so real that in order for you to get your stuff, if you don't pay this, they're sending it back. So that was it. The Milwaukee
Rashida was asking if we had a media kit. No, we don't, Rashida. We
need that.
We need it. But go ahead, Mike.
Do we have a media kit? Do we have a media
It's
kit?
just us. It's just us. It's just us.
No, I got one. They told me I needed one to get that money.
Well, yeah, Doc got it for all his stuff he do,
Yeah,
but
no,
he ain't got one for us.
How long
like
you been
that.
watching this show, Rashida? Thank you for even thinking that we might have a media kit. You know what? I'm gonna take that as thank you for you thinking that we might have a Michael Sean to take over the media kit.
No,
I want to thank you.
We had me a Lady Q cut up a couple clips just to post. Like,
I'm ecstatic.
We happy that Asha's willing to take on this, get the emails and get like
Everybody got a role to play.
I love y'all. We not friends, but you know why we not friends. But I love y'all. I do.
We got Trendsetter helps out the research department, and then he go back and forth.
Then he go back and forth trying to. We don't know what side Trendsetter's on sometimes. We don't know.
He believe in 9/11 out there, Joe.
He believe we landed on the moon.
You wasn't there, Mike. Don't talk about it. You wasn't on the scene at the moon. You wasn't on the moon to make a comment, Mike.
I just said the white guy in front of her was frozen like a roach. Yes, he didn't want no parts of this.
Don't be tapping my shoulder. I ain't with this.
She said,
Don't get me fired. Don't
She
get me
said,
fired
let's
from
call
ice.
ice. He was like, what? He froze.
Oh, she ain't talking to
What?
me.
Like, that's like somebody. That was the tap right there. You got it right there. Said, let's call. We should call ice, bitch. We should do nothing. We should drink the rest of this beer and move on.
Some of those people in the Lady Q went back to the Republican text. They was between 25. The ones that was all the racist stuff.
Yeah,
That
they
came
act
out.
like it's all the old white men, all old white men. No. These young boys, they recreating it same way they always did. And they need to get fired. They need to talk about hate speech. They need to talk about a trial. They need to get, they need to be doxxed heavily. Like all things that usually happen. Remember when Kyrie Irving had to do 9 things that go back to play?
Yeah.
These guys need to do 9 things. They need to meet with the NAACP and the ADL. They need to do all the things that black people do. And this is why I'm always yelling free Tory and everything else and free Diddy, because a priest that touched on kids just got 6 months. Diddy already served 14. It's not about caping for the people. I don't like the inequality, and I'm on the black side of the inequality. So as long as you're treating black men worse than everybody else, it's up for everybody. These people should lose their jobs. They should be pariahs in society. They should be suffering. One of them might even feel like Kirk Franklin, be like, take this gun away because of the pressure they're going to be facing, because that's what they do to black people when they make them public enemy number 1. They call it the anti-nigger machine in that public enemy song.
Look at that bitch. That's an angry bitch.
She should be a rap.
That's an angry white bitch right there.
That's the new lingo. We can call ice.
Yeah. All the guys, none of the guys, all the guys was like, just shut the fuck up. I mean,
She said real men drink beer, pussy. That's what she said to him. I guess he had a glass. I don't know what he had in his hand.
Your team lost. Milwaukee lost. The Dodgers did what they did. Look, her husband has no idea that he's gonna have to take the financial stress after this. He has no idea his whole financial budget has changed because of this video.
No more game on TV now. They can watch the game. That's the first thing that goes off the budget. That at least.
Yeah, Yo, so you saw Rashida like, yo, we need the media kit and all that for the sponsorship. You need to get that for the sponsor.
Yes.
Here go Nikki. Here go Nikki. Rashida, call one of your cousins. Because you know Rashida's related to everybody, for those who don't know. Rashida, from Derek Jeter to Flex Alexander to
we need to get that. Let's get that media kit popping. We need to do
she
that.
has
We need the
relatives
media kit.
everywhere. Everywhere she's connected.
This is actually her fifth cousin. Right
Oh,
here.
the
This
white lady right there.
the white lady is her
Stop,
fifth cousin right there.
Yo, I'm sure Rashida even laughed at you in that way. Damn, Mike.
Rashida is related to. She's the black Kevin Bacon. Remember six degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Separation.
Six,
Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump, same thing.
Of course, she know everybody. She know everybody.
I just sent you a link, Jay. Look at that. Look at that, and Mike can see that. That's what y'all need to do. You see the link I just sent you? The one says Drive. That last one.
Drives Google. Oh, you
What
need
is it?
access. Okay.
That's how I got the money.
Just put it up. Put it over the screen so everybody can see it. This is the team meeting right now. Just put it up on the screen.
Oh, you got access.
So what is this?
How you get access? Just say you want access, I guess.
Oh, wait, viewer, editor, I guess. Oh, I thought that was it. I ain't know. I'm like, what is he saying? I'm like, what is this?
What was that for? What did we just send?
The media kit. I'm showing you. You know, to show you how it looks.
Oh, he got one for him probably. But
all right, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get. We
don't
do
Rashida like that.
We love Rashida. We were joking. We didn't know how much her cousins, like, she's really related to a lot of people. She's related to this girl right here.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint.
And truth be told, I think she really
say
is
it like this.
too.
If you can tell me what to do, then you can.
You will find out shortly. All my family, and don't forget Jimmy
Hendrix. Yes, I can't. How did I forget Jimi Hendrix?
Jimmy Kimmel. I'll go ahead, Jimmy Kimmel.
No, Jimi Hendrix.
Jimmy Kimmel.
The list is so long. I know it's people I forgot. I know. Last time we did a show, she said, "Oh yeah, that's my cousin." I said, "Oh," and we know she's connected, so I gotta believe her. Usually,
This is the only cousin. This is the only cousin she doesn't admit to, but we find out it's true.
Barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Better come down.
We out here, y'all. All right, we'll be back at it on Tuesday. Everybody be safe this weekend. We are gonna. I'm gonna try. I have a show.
Tasha, I think me and Rashida cousins.
Yeah. Because Rashida knew about you dressed going to sleep naked. She talked about that
at the family reunion.
At the family reunion.
Muhammad trying to come down there. Muhammad was
she slept downstairs. She slept over. She was on the air match. We come down, she butt naked. Dude, what are you doing?
Not the air match. That's sticky.
That's sticky on the air match. Like,
oh God. All
right. Tuesday, we're back at it. This weekend, I'll be in Delaware. So next Saturday, the Saturdays that I don't have something to do, like that week, I'm gonna let y'all know so we can do a Saturday night show if y'all ain't doing nothing. And I'll come up here and we'll just have a good time. We'll really just have a good time. It'll just be an hour show on Saturday nights. If you ain't doing nothing, if you home in the crib, just join the show and we can rock out. If Doc ain't doing nothing, Jay might be 2 drinks in. So we might want Jay on. On a Saturday night, he might be in the crib. He might be, him and Lady Q might be setting up,
Wake up Sunday, no work Sunday. That's when you drink Saturday night because you know you ain't gotta wake up Sunday morning to do that.
Yeah, you have a few pops. You know, the white boys say you have a few pops. You have a few pops.
Beverages.
You know, then he come up here, maybe, you know, maybe Lady Q bust in the room again. And, you know, the animation was hilarious. Blessed weekend, everybody. All right, love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed, it will end. What time Saturday?
We don't know yet. If you
don't know, it's next Saturday. You got plenty of time to put your clothes on. You got plenty of time. No, you got plenty of time. Asha, send your emails. Please send the emails. We need to know the numbers if we can actually do this and how many people are actually interested to chill with us. Caesars, Atlantic City. It's going to be a 2-night thing, Martin Luther King weekend. And if we can make that happen, we just need to know the interest. Are we thinking too big? I don't think we are, but the itinerary is being made up. Ty said you'd like to sleep. So send your emails, send your full name and your contact information, which would be your phone number. All right. You know how we end. Love everybody. God got me. God got us. God got everybody, the entire crew, everybody. Sexy Mo, C Chung. Amani will be back, I promise, next week. C Chung, Sexy Mo, Dr. Smith, Kamari. I got to holler at him to see when he's going to be able to come back on the show. Everybody, Tired Takeover Legend family, we gone. Go on, Dave.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts.